Hello, my name is Todd Sneathen, and I'm doing a video for Anatomy Lecture 240, and I'm doing mine on the axial skeleton. And today I have before me an axial skeleton. So let's start off by saying this is the frontal bone, this is the parietal, the occipital. I'll take the mandible off here real quick. We have the vomer, which is right here. In the vomer, we have your sphenoid bone, which is right here, which is literally right here, right next to the zygomatic arch, zygomatic bone. We have the lacrimal, which is right here, and then the ethmoid bone, which is right here. And also in here, you can kind of see it. Just down in there. So lacrimal and ethmoid, which is in your orbicularis. You have your mandible and your maxilla, which is your jaw. And then we have we also have your styloid process, which is right here. And underneath your head that holds up your world is your atlas. Your atlas is a cervical vertebrae. It has transverse processes on each side, and it also has transverse foramen for your vertebral arteries to go through. And the hole that's in the center that your spinal cord goes through is your vertebral foramen. The vertebral foramen holds your spinal cord, and it goes through your whole entire spine all the way down to your sacrum, and it tapers off into your coccyx. And I also have here is another cervical vertebrae, which is C2, and this is C1. This one is the axis, which sits right underneath your atlas, and this pointy top on top is called the dens. The dens sits right underneath your atlas and allows you to shake yes, no, up, down, move your head around. And if you notice that the cervical vertebrae does not have much of a body. And now we go on to the thoracic vertebrae. The thoracic vertebrae is the body. The body is quite big, and in between each body there is an intervertebral disc. The intervertebral disc is cartilage and helps cushion the blow, and when you walk and stride and run and jump, compared to your lumbar vertebrae, there is a distinct difference between your thoracic and your lumbar, from the big difference of the body and the difference of the structures of the very back of it, the posterior. One of them is more slanted down, while the other one is more stout and stuck out, more like a moose head. And if you can't already see, someone's already kind of drawn a little eyes in there. And and each lumbar and all lumbar and thoracic have transverse processes. They have transverse processes here and here. They have a spinous process right here. It's right up here. And once we get farther down, before I get too far down, here is a rib. A rib is, there are three types of rib. There are true, false, and floating ribs. And when I get farther down the spine, we have our sacrum. And then we have behind our sacrum, we have the posterior sacroforamen, which are these little holes right down the side of the sacrum. And that tapers off down on the coccyx. And your coccyx is down here. And we have, if you can kind of see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertebrae fused together in the sacrum. And there are 2 or 3 that are fused together in the coccyx, which is right here. And I do believe that is all I'm doing for the axial skeleton. So thank you very much for watching.